Today on Crime Stoppers, we hear from Sergeant Jason Adams. Good to have you back, sir.
Howdy, sir.
Howdy, sir. And we're here to talk about a crime of the week. We're asking for the public's help in solving a crime. Jason, what's our crime of the week?
This crime of the week is a first-degree burglary and also assault with a deadly weapon that inflicted serious injury. It happened on Tuesday morning, which was July 4th, early in the morning, about 1:10 a.m.
Wow.
So very early in the morning. And we responded out to 121 Mike Circle in Goldsboro. It's a trailer court area off of Ash Street Extension. And we're out in that area and for an individual that had been assaulted after opening his door to an individual.
So this was a burglary where they actually confronted a victim.
They did. So what happened is the victim had a knock at the door of his house. When he went to the door, he didn't open it. The individual said, "Hey, I hit your car." And so at that point, the victim wants to find out what's going on, so he opens the door, and at that point he was struck in the head actually by a pistol and everything. He was pistol whipped. So he was actually got hit in the head, knocked to the ground, hit several times in the face and head area, and at that point the suspect, while the victim's laying on the ground, the suspect actually took the victim's wallet that had money in it, and then actually took some of his prescription narcotic medications. So it was actual prescription medications and everything. So the victim was able to describe the individual as a medium build, tall, kind of Hispanic male, in his 20s to mid-20s and stuff. And also was able to get a vehicle description after he left of a tan four-door sedan. Don't know the make or model possibly, but a tan four-door sedan.
So he's a tall, thin Hispanic driving a
tan four-door
sedan. Okay. And
don't really know once he left the area which way he went or anything like that, but the victim had to be treated by ambulance and was transported to Wayne Memorial Hospital, where he did receive medical treatment for his injuries received.
Now, was this just after midnight Monday night into Tuesday, or Tuesday night into Wednesday?
So this is going Monday night into Tuesday.
Just after midnight Monday?
Yep. So
early Tuesday morning?
Early Tuesday morning.
Okay. July 4th?
July 4th, yeah. So, anybody that would have any information on someone that maybe seen someone driving that type of vehicle or knows someone that drives a vehicle may have some narcotic medication, that they might be in possession of. It was several pills, over 100 and some pills of medication taken.
Wow.
Yeah. So
okay.
Not a small amount.
Not a small amount. No. Now I can understand how someone would be concerned about their vehicle if somebody knocks on the door and says, "I've hit your car."
Correct.
What would, not that this person did anything wrong, but he apparently could have been a little more cautious.
Right.
What would someone have done?
If it's unknown if he had any lighting out on the porch area of the front of the house or anything like that. So lighting is very important, especially at the front of your residence. Also, if you don't have a window or something that you can look out that shows the front porch area or the front door area, possibly installing a peephole or so you can actually see out and everything, so you can get a view before you open the door and stuff. And also, if you're not comfortable and stuff, don't hesitate to, call law enforcement. Have law enforcement come out, be like, "Okay, hey, I understand you hit my car.
Yeah.
Let me get dressed. I'm gonna go ahead and call the police and have them respond." Especially at that time in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you never know. Also, a vehicle accident, most likely you're going to want to have a police report just for the insurance purposes alone.
Yeah, exactly.
So at that point, if the person's like, "Oh, no, it's not that major," then some red flags could be going on, or no, you don't need to call them. I'll just take care of it. Well, why are they not wanting you to call? So those are some things that you can do.
Even if this can be settled without a police report,
they can still respond.
They can still respond.
Yeah, exactly. They can respond just because of late night safety, and that's not a problem. We do not have to take an accident report just because that's the purpose of it. You can be like, hey, look, it's early in the morning. It says he hit my car. Can we just have an officer come out here? And they get out there and be like, hey, we're going to handle it amongst ourselves and everything. It is something we will. I just, with it being 1 o'clock in the morning, I was fearful. Or I might, just had a, sixth sense kind of little.
Well, that would be the smart thing to do. Yeah. So if someone approaches you at your home at an odd hour, it doesn't hurt. This is what the police do.
Right. This is our job. I mean,
this is what the police.
That's why we work those hours.
They protect and serve, and protect. So.
Yeah, I mean that's why we have officers that work the midnight shift.
That's right.
I mean that's their job is what we call calls for service, and that would be a call for service. And we would go out there and actually make contact and stuff like that.
And you do not have to have an accident.
Yeah, you won't have to if you don't want one and everything like that, and you want to, and it would be something that both the parties would agree to handle amongst themselves. Then it's not required.
That's the same thing. Not to get off topic here, but it's the same thing as a person who works late at night in a business, and they get off when everybody else has gone home and it's dark and it's quiet around there, there's nobody else around, you call the police department and they'll actually come out and help you, walk you to your car.
Yeah, we do what's called keep checks. We also, we do escorts, what we also call escorts. There are some businesses that, they're at night, they have to take their deposits to the bank or such and stuff. We get calls for service for that. It doesn't cost anything. That's the purpose of what we're there for is, to make sure that they feel safe and ensure their safety and stuff. So, it's just a phone call.
This is what the police do. They're there to protect and serve. So be sure that if you're a bit nervous at times, and some people do this all the time.
Yeah.
If you're nervous about it, call the police department. Say, I'd like to have somebody come out and help me to my car.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now, if someone has information about this crime.
So anybody has anything on this crime, just call 919-735-2255. They can call and text that number, or they can go online to our web mobile app, which is p3tips.com. P3tips.
P3tips.com.
Yes, sir.
And that automatically,
They'll walk them through as far as the area, and then they just put the information that whatever they're wanting to.
Goldsboro, NC, or
Goldsboro, whatever. Reference the Mike Circle case or first degree burglary. It's got a lot of prompts in it.
Okay.
So where little drop downs and everything. So they just kind of fill it in, and then it has a little section where they can just write a narrative.
Excellent.
And we've actually had a lot of use since we've actually last month.
Really?
Because we've been using it for, actually today, July 5th is actually the first 30 days that we've been utilizing the system. And in that 30 days, have had over 40-some tips come in. So it has been very successful.
P3TIPS.
Yes,
That's
sir.
P as in Paul. The number 3.
Number 3. Yep.
The number 3, and then TIPS, and there you go.
Yes, sir.
.com. All right, Sergeant Jason Adams with his Crime Stoppers report this week. Jason, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Passenger Highway